Could the United States finally stop changing the clocks twice a year? During a House committee hearing, Representative Morgan Griffith questioned Chairman Brett Guthrie and Ranking Member Frank Pallone about legislation that would make daylight saving time permanent.
Thank you, Ms. Scanlon. Mr. Griffith.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I'm going to ask both Chairman Guthrie and Ranking Member Pallone. This passed out of Energy and Commerce with a pretty significant vote, did it not? And there wasn't any kind of trick going on when it passed out of committee in regular order. Isn't that correct?
Well, it passed attached to the highway bill, yeah, but it was.
Yeah. Put that on the record. We don't play tricks in Energy and Commerce.
It was part of the highway bill.
But there was not an amendment to take it out. Is that correct? Right. And the highway bill passed with one objection based on some other reason. Isn't that correct?
Correct.
All right. I appreciate that. And then a lot of the science, Mr. Pallone, isn't that based on the switching back and forth as opposed to picking one over the other?
Absolutely. Everything I've seen in terms of the studies would indicate that it's the switch that creates the problem with a lot of health issues.
Yeah.
The fact that you switch.
And that was my understanding as well. And then Mr. Guthrie, if Mr. Chairman Guthrie, if you would, there was some concern that this would negatively impact Arizona and maybe some other states that have elected to be on standard time. And is that taken care of in the legislation?
It is. It's Arizona, Hawaii, and several of our territories have permanent standard time. And any state that implements permanent standard time prior to the enactment of this bill would also be covered as well.
So if a state wanted to, between now and whenever the bill is enacted, which is probably sometime later this fall, maybe even early winter, would be able to get together and say, we want to be permanent standard time. Is that correct?
Could do that and be grandfathered in.
I think that Ms. Scanlon.
Yeah, go ahead, Mr. Pallone.
That if.
Is your mic on? I'm just trying to make sure you're getting.
Ms. Scanlon's concerned that if they decided later, after the deadline, that they wanted to switch, they wouldn't be able to. And that is true. But it is true that you can't.
It can't switch afterwards.
You've got to do it before it becomes law, which is what I agree with.
Okay. All right. Those are all the questions I have, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Mr. Griffith. Mr. Langworth.
The discussion focused on whether the bill was properly considered, what the science says about changing the clocks, and how states like Arizona and Hawaii would be affected.